It is the best thing I've ever tasted. My favorite meal. The catfish, spaghetti, and Hawaiian rolls. And it just goes down.
Baby, what is giving?
It's giving greatness. Oh, chill. Oh, chill.
Looks good, babe?
It was amazing. Didn't stand a chance. No, this. My favorite meal. Who would have thought? Catfish, spaghetti, and some red sauce.
So Megan Thee Stallion has announced that her and Klay Thompson have broken up. I was really shocked when I just saw this post because I thought that they were going to go the whole stretch, like marriage, Megan having a baby. I'm really thinking this about them. So let's get into this statement that Megan put on her Instagram story. Megan put, cheating, had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. Question marks. And she says, B, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. This is unexpected. This is unexpected. A lot of people clown that video that I posted of her making him the fish and spaghetti. And that's why I started with that video, because that was one of the first. Soon as she posted that, this was in like the beginning phases of their relationship. People were just like, "Oh, don't eat her spaghetti. Don't trust this, and that." And I'm just sitting here thinking in my mind, like, "Oh, why are people hating? You know, why she deserves to be happy. This, that, and the third." And they just played the perfect couple, like they were so happy with each other. He was taking her golfing. She was meeting his family. They were doing all of the things. It seemed like she was genuinely happy with him, and vice versa. That's what it seemed like to the public eye. That's why you can never believe what these celebrities show us when it comes to their love lives. They will come off like they are happily in love, nothing can stop them. And to know that they didn't have to defend themselves online the way deranged Clarissa does with Papoose. So it just goes to show that you can't buy it anymore. I mean, Megan was manifesting her engagement with him. They were out. She was at his games. They were together all the time. Seemed like they were happy. I'm really, really kind of taken aback with this. I wasn't expecting this. And the way she just let it all out, letting us know what's going on, and his mood swings and his attitude, and then the cheating and how he can't be monogamous with her. I'm assuming this is something that he didn't make clear from the beginning, because she would have known. Like, he didn't come off like a Maserati bud, right? Just letting it be known, like, okay, you're not gonna be the only one. So who was he cheating with? Right? We want to know, who was he cheating with? And this explains, well, to me, it explains what happened at her Broadway show when she was rushed to the hospital. Because you got to think, and it's so much stuff is going on. Like, I didn't even put it together then, but it did dawn on me when she went to the hospital. He didn't say anything about it. But I'm thinking, like, okay, they just want to keep it private. I remember her hairstylist, Kellen, he spoke on it about her being in the hospital or something like that. And I was just like, okay, I know they're tight. He would know, right? So I just believed him, not thinking like, well, where's Klay? How come he didn't say anything? Even if he said that she's doing better, or I wish her the best, I hope, I hope she gets, sending her well wishes. I hope she gets better soon. Or I didn't see him there. They didn't show him photographed, like, going to the hospital or anything like that, or being around her. So that was like a big red flag that I think a lot of people didn't pay attention to. I believe that if that's the case, that they have been kind of going through it, if not fully broken up since then, because they said that she was in the hospital for dehydration and things like that. But it could have been stress, because she knew once this hit the internet, the backlash she's gonna get, and she shouldn't. But you know how people sit back and just always want to hate on her love life, who she's dealing with. And I think she ran out and put this statement out to just say, look, this is what I got to say. I'm getting off of this internet, because we know she doesn't like to stay on the internet and go back and forth and tussle in the comments the way she used to, and the way a lot of others do. Right. But this to me is just, it's shocking. And you can't believe people and what they say in their relationships no more. You just can't. I really thought that they were going to get married. That's the way they portrayed their love, like they were. And then the family, her cooking for his family and doing all kinds of things like that. So I just assume, like, hey, Megan and Klay, he may be the one. She may settle down, and it seems like that's not going to happen. So I'm pretty sure he will probably respond in a way. I don't know if it'll be subliminal or direct. At this point, it needs to be direct, because she came out and told us what it was. So you might as well just, I'm pretty sure he'll deny or have his input. But her saying that he had mood swings, on top of cheating, just, y'all weren't even together that long. How long they been together? What? I didn't even look up how long they've been together. I think it's been, has it been 2 years? If so, it's probably around that. I don't think it's more than 2 years. I don't really remember when they started dating, but it doesn't seem like, I don't think it's been more than 2 years. I believe it's been maybe between 1 and 2 years. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure, because this was like kind of, their relationship was kind of under the radar. And I didn't catch that they weren't photographed together or with each other or saying anything. I didn't even catch that, because we've been so warped into this crazy saga with Clarissa Papoose, Remy, and then Khadijah and whoever else. So it's that's been kind of like taken over. So I'm not thinking of Megan and Klay Thompson. I'm thinking that they're happy and they're together and it's all good. Well, apparently it is not all good. So I will be looking and seeing what's going on, who's going to be saying what. I don't know if Megan will say anything else. It seems like that statement, she's definitely going to get her butt off the internet. But we will stay tuned, or I will stay tuned and see what's next between them. This is just, I'm once again, we cannot believe what these people tell us online about their love lives. They can sit there and love on each other and comment and say this and say that. You can meet this family member. You can do this. You can do that. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It don't matter no more. It used to matter before social media took over. Things like that mattered. It determined if you were here to stay with this person, if you were accepted by their family, if this was real. People do all of those things now, and then look, we get hit with a bomb, like, oh. So I know this is about to be all over the news. I'll be on it. So guys, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think about Megan and Klay breaking up. Her saying that he has mental issues. I mean, well, mood swings, I would say. She said mood swings. And that he can't be monogamous. He's a Maserati bud out here, Please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel, to my channel, and please leave a comment, and I'll talk to all of you again soon.